guys, so today I'll be doing the side rear view mirror. I'll be modifying that. I'll be adding a tinted glass, also wide angle, and I'll be adding the turn signal for the mirror. So stay tuned with me for that. I'm gonna show you how to do it all. Stay tuned. All right, so to do this, you're gonna need a pry tool, screwdriver, ratchet, pry tool. Alright, with this clip, you want to put your hand behind here, just like I just did, and push, just push this side and just wiggle it out. And then you do the same thing for this one. Comes loose. Alright, so now there's three nuts up in here. So one is through this hole, and the other two is just from this side. So use a 10mm socket. And don't worry, there's a clip in here that holds the mirror from falling off when you take the bolts out. So now there's a clip on the inside. You're just gonna press it and take the mirror off. There you go. Mirror's off. Yeah, to remove the bottom piece, there's a tab in here. You have to press down in here. Okay, you have to remove these screws. So it's 1, 2, 3. Just slides off. Just like so. We're gonna install this new one. So if you notice the difference, this has the piece for the turn signal. This doesn't. Cut out, no cut out. There are wires I have to put down through here, which is the turn signal wires. Remember that clip I was telling you about? This is the clip that holds it down when you remove all these nuts. this wire is able to be wrapped under here, like so. Next, you put this in there. So it comes under this clip and this one. There you go. And this fits through here. All right. This plugs in here. So it is sealed properly. That's the bottom part now. You're going to transfer this piece and this. So use your pry tool, pry it out from these tabs. There you go. You just do it all the way around, just the same. So once you get it up, the same way you take it from this mirror, you transfer it the same way. Just press it in. Gotta transfer this piece. Just slide it out. You have to lift it again. Just slide it back in there. Now to get this back in here, these tabs, it has some little edges on there. Those edges comes in these openings right here. It has to be facing the same way in order for it to click in. So you want to line it up as good as possible. There you go. Alright, that's in. You would want the pick again to kind of rotate it to make sure it's lined up properly. Let's try that. There we go. And they're all in. These empty slots, I'm gonna use 2 for the turn signal and the other 2 for the heated mirror. So I need to first join this wire. And as you can see, for the turn signal, it didn't come marked. I had to figure it out, and I just put a piece of yellow tape on the positive end. Alright guys, guys, so now I join the two negatives on the same. I'm just gonna crimp them together and plug them into the connector. Okay, so now I made the wiring. I'm just gonna plug them in the connector. I'm gonna use these top ones. In. And that's it. Alright guys, so this is the end product. I pinned everything in there. I plugged in the mirror. Like I said, I don't know which is negative or positive, so I'm just guessing. I am gonna... Yeah, at a later date, I can always switch these around if it's not working. I'm gonna put this back on and run the wires in the car. So when you put this back on, you wanna wrap the wire back around this channel for the window. Okay. And then you clip this back here. The next set of wiring is getting connection from inside the car. So so the wires that I add here, I'm gonna also add it here and run them inside, come through the door, come inside the car. All right guys, so I pretty much have all the wiring done. So this is for the heat. This is the positive for the heat, positive for the turn signal, and negative. So now all I have to do is get it through here to come in the car. As you can see, there is this big grommet here, this wire cover. So from the door, you just peel it off. And it comes out like that. From here, you have tabs. So you have one up here, one underneath, and one on each side. So when taking this piece out, you're gonna have to remove here. There's another panel that goes underneath. You wanna take that down. There's a piece of sponge. That sponge is in a hole right here where this is. So what you wanna do is go in, put your hand in there. As you squeeze the tabs out here, you want to push that side. So if you squeeze this one, push it, keep the pressure, and you want to do them one at a time. So I would start from the one on the inner side that you cannot see. Then you do the top, the bottom, and then the side. You want to lift this all the way up, see? All the way. And then this comes apart like that. There you go. Next I'm gonna do is run the wires through here. Take it through these holes. I'm gonna try to get the pins for this connector here and find some empty spots and make them factory. So I'm finished with the wiring of this side. So I checked it here and the light works. So that means all my connections that I made are correct. So what I did, got the wire from the mirror. Let's come here. Came into this harness right here. Plug it in. I got it through the door here. There's a connection here. Quick connect. And there were empty holes in the harness, like this. So I had these from some old wiring, and it just happened to fit. So I made the positive and negative and the heat connections here, and I have my positive come out this side, and my negative, which I connected to the dash and the wire for the heated mirror. So now all I have to do is take my positive, take it across, find the connection and tap into it, and that'll be that for this side. So I'm gonna go ahead now, put the mirror cap back on and the door cover. This you just slide it on. Get it lined up and slide it on, slide it on. Mirror, as you can see, it looks blue right there, and it's wide angle. Alright guys, so I did the wiring for the turn signal. Like I said, I brought it out through this area right here. So it's through this, came out here, and I wire tapped it in the fuse box, which is up here. So I lowered the fuse box, which is, you'd lower it by this tab right here. Let's see if I can get it to you. So this tab right up in here. So how you would do it, see if we can focus. So there's a tab right here. So you pry this outwards. So you push it outwards, and there's a 10 bolt up in here. So you remove this bolt and then you pry out the tab. This comes down. All right, and then I'm gonna put the wiring diagram in the video so you can see exactly which wires to tap into. Some people cut the wire and solder it, but I wouldn't advise you to do that. So if you can get wire taps, you just do that instead. I did run my positive wire from the passenger side underneath here and connect both at the fuse box. So this is the wire. I connected it, ran it all along here, and went all the way over. There's a cover that's gonna come here so you won't see these wires. Alright. And this is my ground. So in order to lower to get to the fuse box, you have to remove this panel right here, which is pretty easy to do. You just take the bottom down first and then you just remove everything else easily. So for me, I took down that, I removed the one here and the one that comes along here. There you go, you can see everything is back to the way it was. Nice and clean install. Alright guys, so that was it for this install. It was a lot of work to do it, but I got it done and they work just fine. I don't know if I'm gonna keep the actual light for the turn signal. I think I might change them out to the originals because I don't think they're that bright. So I'm gonna keep running them for a little bit, and if I don't like them, I'm gonna switch them out and give them away. So stay tuned. I might do that. But let me know what you think about this one. Till next time, peace out.